So the fight between Myktybek Orolbai and Hayward Charles. Holy shit, I can't believe I got that correctly. At least that's how the commentators were pronouncing it. So I'm a bit surprised I got that. But anyway, to get onto the fight, a dominant first round from Orolbai. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. But yeah, dominant performance from the Kyrgyz fighter. You know, he just showed really good striking. Then he did get spinning elbowed by Hayward Charles and then just got him down, sort of just like fucking ground and pounded him out pretty dominantly in the first round. You know, it was quite clearly his round there. Not the biggest round, but he was working and he was doing some good stuff on the feet, but then just gets that takedown with this. You know, he provided his back, so of course he's going to take him down. So yeah, gets the takedown. You know, he's beating on him on the ground, and then the second round begins. So Hayward Charles goes for like a guillotine and he just gets chucked off. He's getting pressed up against the fence. You know, he's getting not ground and pound. He's getting, you know, teed off on a little bit. And then Myktybek Orolbai just lands a fucking haymaker of all uppercuts and face plants Hayward Charles. It was so brutal. I literally went, oh, watching it. I couldn't fucking believe it. I just didn't see that coming. He deads him out cold, man. Out cold. Like, yeah, that was brutal. That was a brutal KO. But, you know, I think that's the type of KO this guy needs. You know, I don't know how old he is, but he's 11-1 now on a 6-fight winning streak. He seems like a really good fighter. Fights at welterweight. I think he is he should be a lightweight though. Looking at his weigh-ins, he did miss weight for one of his fights though. Former lightweight, but he weighs in like 167, 167.8. Like the guy seems to be weighing in quite light. Then he was also scheduled for a middleweight fight. So not sure what this guy's plan is moving forward. If this guy is a welterweight or a middleweight moving forward or what, but he's a good fighter though. And you know that there's never been an actual Kyrgyz fighter. I know Valentina Shevchenko represents Kyrgyzstan, but she is like Russian Ukrainian descent. And then obviously Rafael Fiziev did represent Kyrgyzstan, but he's Azeri and doesn't represent them anymore. But Kyrgyzstan fans are like, they really love their fighters. They really love Justin Gaethje because he beat Rafael Fiziev as well. Even they love Gamrot as well. Yeah, Kyrgyzstan just completely hates Rafael Fiziev now, but that's a video for another day. I was really impressed with his performance, man. Like looking at his record, you know, he doesn't have too many just flatline KOs, but I mean his last fight right across the ground strikes, you'd imagine probably a KO or close to it, but that was a fucking flatline. Honestly, reminded me a bit, just the way he was using the hands. Obviously, the combo was a bit different, but reminded me a lot of like Ilya Tapuria fucking brutally KOing Jai Herbert. Like literally, that's how it reminded me. But a really good performance there for the Kyrgyz fighter. So be interesting to see what's next for him. 11-1. You know, I imagine this guy will be on the UFC's radar before long. You know, that's a good record. Comes from an international market that's very dedicated. So I think we could see this guy in the UFC before long. Like 11-1 is a pretty good record. He's got a lot of experience. Does he have any amateur experience? Yeah, he's got an amateur win as well, just to add that on top. So 12-1 and 1 if you count his amateur fights. Does have a draw on there as well. So, and he's beat some decent competition as well. 3-0, 8-1, 5-3, 6-1. 10-7, not the greatest. 18-14. Like he's beating experienced guys at least. No, he's not beating guys with like losing records at the very least. He's beating guys with winning records and experienced fighters. But yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. Really good performance, man. Like, holy shit. That was fucking insane. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching.